Hi, welcome back to the Box of Delights game channel. We're playing K2. Let's shuffle back up and draw. Okay, 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm hoping for some blue cards. Let's see what we get. Oh my goodness, it's not pretty. With the weather clear, I think the best thing I can do is burn some of these crappy cards. I'm going to take this 2, this 1, and this 0. Keep these in my hand. And I'm going to take this 1 risk token. Right, let's draw another one. Okay, let's see what we get. Another 2. Man, this is tough. Right, this doesn't do anything, it's 0. I'm going to cancel this 1 movement with this risk, and we got 2 movement points. With these 2 movement points, I'm going to move our second climber up into this tent. So his victory point marker goes up to the 5 spot, and then we've got 11 victory points. Acclimatization checks, so this guy's okay. This is -1, the tent gives us +1, so that's 0. And the weather's clear, so no movement on acclimatization, but we're moving into a bad turn now. A snowstorm is hitting K2. Let's draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Without a doubt, I've got to use these. This is survival now. And let's take that 1 risk. Grab ourselves a new one. Oh man! Alright, well we'll cancel that movement. We've got a 3 and a 2. I'm going to move my bottom climber up 2 and my top climber up 3. 1, 2, 3. I want this guy to be prepared to get as high up the mountain as we can get. Okay, acclimatization checks. It's snow, -2, all the way up from 6,000 meters to the summit. And that means it's going to hit both of our guys. There's nothing from the space here. Our on-point climber has got nothing for the space. It's -1 offset against the tent. So it's -2 acclimatization for both of our climbers. And we've just about managed to weather that snowstorm. Now we're moving into a beautiful sunny day. That's what we need. Let's draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I've got some painful risk tokens to soak up here, so it's going to have to be a 2. But what am I going to offset it against? It's not brilliant, but I'm going to. I just had a thought. I'm going to keep these really good cards. Right, we've got a lovely sunny day. Let's offset this 2 against these 2 movements, and we'll take this acclimatization card, right? Okay, let's play those. Keep those in our hand. We'll keep those. Let's draw another risk token. It's a 1. It's a little bit better. Right, so we cancel that movement with this one, and we'll take 1 point of acclimatization. I'm alright. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. It's horrible because we have that 2, that -2 risk, but what can you do? That's the game, isn't it? And we'll put this one here. Now this climber is well prepared for that final push to the summit, and we've got 3 turns to do it in. Okay, there's no more weather tiles left. We're on the final stretch. Let's draw our 3 cards. We've still got our tent as well, remember? 1, 2, 3. Well, brilliant. Well, we've got a whole stack of movement now. I could keep these for the final push to the summit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe this one. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. We'll take this one risk. Let's see what we get. Oh, yes, alright, 0. Now we're talking. Okay. We'll cancel this one out. It's going to be painful, but we're gonna cancel this one out. Okay. The weather's closing in on us. We've got 4 movement. Let's take off 4 movement. So we're going to use this rope to get us up. Not the 3 down, but the 2 up. Plus this 2. That's 4 movement. We've been cozied up in this tent for long enough with our oxtail soup and our sleeping bag. So 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. We're in a much better position, I think. We've brought our second climber up to the 6 VP mark as well. Acclimatization now. We got -1 from the space. We've got -1 from the cloudy weather up here. That's -2. But he was ready for it. We'll soak that up, no problem. 2 more turns. Can we make the summit? The weather's bad now. We've got cloud up to 8,000 meters, but it's clear below 7,000. I've got some good cards in reserve. Let's draw our last 3. Alright, here we go. I've got to save these 2 for my last push up to the summit on my last turn. Okay, this is a penultimate turn. Next turn I can use 3, 3 to hit the summit. This turn I've got to think about keeping myself safe. I know that when I'm on the summit I'm going to take 3 acclimatization damage. And I'm on 4. 1, 2, 3. That's going to push me down to 0. And that means I can't afford to take any acclimatization damage on this turn. Unless I push for the summit on this turn. I've got to do that. I've got to push for the summit this turn. There's no choice. I think I can do this. Oh man, this is tough. Okay, I think I can do this. But I need to be able to come back down the mountain. I need -3, -2. I've got a rope that gives me 2. I can't get back down. This is the problem, guys. I'm stuck. I'm stuck now. If I went for the summit, I would take 3. I've got one from the weather and 2 here, so that's 3. That's 3 acclimatization. That'll push me down to 1. I've got no blue cards left here. I'm not going to make the summit because I can come back down, but then I'm going to take 2 acclimatization hits plus 1 from the weather. That's 3. Even if I build a tent, it's still 2. I'm done for. If I stay here and pitch a tent, I'm going to take 1 hit from acclimatization, which will put me down to 3. Then I'll take the summit on the next turn, and I'm going to take 3 acclimatization, which will push my climber down to 0. I can't make the summit. But I think I can save my climber. I need to save this. I need to save this for my next turn. I'm going to... Yeah. Okay. Let's think about this. This is dreadful that I want to save this for my final turn. I want to save this rope back down for my final turn. And those two. Which means I'm going to have to take this right now. So I'm going to cancel these two movement with that risk and then use my 2 movement to pitch a tent, I think. It's the only way. Right, I've chosen my cards. I've taken my risk token. Let's see what next turn. Oh, it was another 0. I could have afforded a 0. We were close, guys. We were close. So with my 2 movement, I'll pitch my tent here. And this might just save my final climber. And I think this is the best way to max out my score. So I get no acclimatization impact from the space. If I'm above 7,000 meters, I do get one from the weather. Yeah, I think we're just going to be a little bit short of what we need. Right, we move into our final turn then, and we've got these 3 cards left, and obviously I'm going to take a 0 risk. And I've got a rope that gets me down 3, and I've got 2 3s. And I've only got 3 acclimatization left. And that's the predicament, because I could use 6 movement and make it to the summit, but I'm going to take 3 acclimatization points of damage, 2 from being on the summit, 1 from the weather is 3, that will take me down to 0, and I'll get nothing. Well, actually, I'll get 1 victory point. You get 1 victory point for a lost climber, but this climber will disappear, and that's not the way to maximise my score. So the only way to do it, and to keep my guys safe, is first to spend one of these 3s to climb up into this space, which moves my victory point marker up to 7. Now I can use either one of these cards, I'll just use my rope, to climb back down, this -3. And do nothing with this. Now we do acclimatization checks. It's -1 from the space, +1 for the tent, so that's 0. And the weather, well, we're below the 8,000 meter mark now, so the weather's not going to hit us, so there's no acclimatization damage. That's the thing, if I had climbed beyond, I would have had the effect of the mountain plus the effects of the weather, because that weather's only hitting 8,000 meters up. So a little combination there of bad luck has spoiled our hopes of hitting the summit. And that's it, that's game over. That was K2. All I've got left to do now is count up my victory points. And we were 1 spot away from the summit. That's 7 points for this guy. 6 points for this climber. That's 13 total. But I'm still pretty pleased. I think that's the best I've ever done, especially having two climbers survive. I've never had 2 climbers survive. Now when you're playing solo, have a look on the rule book. They give you this nice little chart and you can compare your score with some expectations. I was on the easier board and I was using the sunny tiles and I got 13 points. So, well, I didn't get less than 11, right? I'm a hiker. 11 to 15 victory points is a hiker. I'm happy with that. That gives me something to that gives me something to strive for, beating my 13 VPs on easy level. Thanks for watching, people. I hope you enjoyed K2. This has been a game from Common Man Games, distributed in UK and Europe by Rebel PL. Thanks for watching. See you next time.